Hey guys, today's video is on the best electric kettles with temperature control. An electric hot water kettle with temperature control is a convenient appliance for heating water to specific temperatures for various purposes, such as brewing tea, coffee, or preparing different types of foods. These temperature control kettle typically come with adjustable temperature settings, allowing you to choose the desired temperature for your water. So, in this video, we will pick up 3 best temperature control kettle from popular brands include Cosori, Ninja, and Zwilling. To make an informed decision, consider factors like your budget, the temperature range you require, the capacity of the kettle, and keep warm functionality or aesthetics. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a like and share and subscribe. Before I start reviewing, I'm placing a link on each product selection in the description of this video, so you can check out the latest pricing and availability for anyone you might be interested in. The Ninja Precision Temperature Electric Kettle did pretty much everything the Zwilling Enfinigy Pro could do plus a little bit more, and it did that all at a very reasonable price point. Ninja doesn't have the futuristic display of the Zwilling, but the stainless steel finish and a base that's about as minimalist as it can be, while incorporating 7 presets is still slick. Ninja offered a very user-friendly digital interface, with the ability to manually set temperatures between 105 degrees Fahrenheit and 212 degrees Fahrenheit, in 5-degree increments, and was very accurate across a wide range of tested temps, between 160 degrees Fahrenheit and boiling. That's the kind of control you typically only find in nicer gooseneck kettles. Ninja also has 7 presets if you don't want to adjust yourself, including for coffee, and 5 types of tea, and the digital display switches between showing the current temperature of the water and the target temperature. Boil time was just under 4 minutes using 72 degrees Fahrenheit water. The 7-liter capacity was large and in line with all the standard kettles, and the flip-top opening was wide enough for fairly easy filling and cleaning. Obviously, this isn't the best electric kettle for pour-over coffee because it isn't a gooseneck kettle, but the shape of the spout, though wide, offered very good pour control. However, the cord is so short, 13 inches. That means you will be limited in terms of where you can put it in the kitchen. We don't think it's the deal breaker you might assume, because the base of the kettle itself really should be tucked away in the corner. There's no reason to have it in the middle of the counter. Also, while Ninja does hold a temperature for up to 30 minutes, like almost every standard kettle, the heating element shuts off when the kettle is removed from the base. That means that, despite the excellent pour control, it would be tough to use for pour-over coffee because the water temperature would drop throughout the brewing process once you grab the kettle. The Zwilling Enfinigy Electric Kettle Pro is notable for having a dual wall construction, which insulates its outer hull from the full heat of freshly boiled water. It's extremely effective, with the outside never becoming too hot to handle, even after sitting around with boiling water in it. It's a great safety feature, but there are other benefits. This is a noticeably quiet appliance, particularly during the early, hissy stages of boiling. It also keeps water hotter for longer. It also comes in pink, black, and gold. Efficient and precise, it has 6 preset temperature settings for all your hot beverage needs, from coffee to tea to cocoa. This is a beautiful kettle. We particularly like its minimalist, uncluttered design, and the fact that this doesn't come at the cost of convenience. It's still easy to use, unless you really need an externally visible water gauge. With small children in our house, we also appreciate that this kettle's walls never get more than warm. It's a shame that the Zwilling Enfinigy Electric Kettle Pro is slower and not quite as efficient as other kettles. Still, this only really becomes an issue when you're boiling to 100 degrees centigrade. If you mostly make coffee and specialty teas, this is a very satisfying choice. Appearance isn't everything, especially when it comes to kitchen appliances, but good looks sure don't hurt, and the Cosori Gooseneck kettle is very cool and sleek. More importantly, Cosori kettle performs as promised and is extremely accurate. Unlike many electric kettles that operate with nothing more than an on-off button, Cosori's Gooseneck kettle features 5 temperature presets. Coffee and tea connoisseurs alike will appreciate this added control to avoid burning grounds or leaves, and the keep warm function will even maintain your preferred water temperature for 60 minutes. The buttons located on the electric base are silver with white text above them. Each button corresponds to one of 5 temperature presets: green tea, oolong tea, black tea, coffee, and boil. We found that this layout was easy to read, which made using Kettle equally as easy. When Kettle is on, the buttons will illuminate with a blue light, which I found to be aesthetically pleasing. There's a max fill line engraved on the inside of the kettle. A bonus with this is that the engraving is also visible from the exterior of the kettle, although it does read backward from this view. We liked this feature, intentional or not, because I could easily find the label marker. Sometimes, looking for the max line on the inside of the kettle can be quite difficult to find. Cosori Original Electric Gooseneck Kettle is made of 100% food-grade stainless steel. This includes the kettle's housing, lid, and spout. One downside is that the kettle does get rather hot because there's no insulation on the kettle's surface. This kettle's balanced weight that makes pouring a pleasure, especially if you're using it with a pour-over coffee maker. It can boil in less than 5 minutes at full capacity and automatically shuts off when water reaches your selected temperature. A charming ready tone alerts you to hot water when the kettle's job is done.